Hi guys, it's Rose from the Philippines. Today is June 24, 2016. It's a Friday. This is my second podcast for this week because I have an order from the office from my atas boss, and he wants me to make him another panda bear for his car because the last one was lost. So I decided to make a video today to show you this because maybe I'm going to deliver it tomorrow or on Monday. So you wouldn't able to see this. I wouldn't be able to show you. So this is the only finished object that I have today. It's a panda bear. Nicole said that his eyes is kinda like a pug, droopy eyes. And I tried my best on positioning all of the parts on the right places and making it even. But even though I tried my best, I'm still thinking that it's not that even because of the nose. And when I've taken a picture of this, I've seen that most of the parts are not really that even. Where this even. And for this one, uh, I embroidered the for design. It's a car label. So because the bus he is driving a Ford pickup. I think it's a Ford pickup or Ford Ranger. So he wants to incorporate the Ford design for his car. And I don't know why he puts it on the rear end of his car. Maybe because he wants to show the car behind him that he has one. It's the only thing that I can think of. Or maybe just for design. Or maybe because he just loved the car and the logo. So for this, I used some thread. Not a DMC thread. I'm supposed to use DMC thread so it would be somewhat shiny. But I decided just to use the plain thread that we are using for the sewing machine. Since it is white, I used it. And I have some leftover blue fabric. But I think it's supposed to be a darker color blue. What do you think? Is it okay? And then I put a keyring on behind. I put 2 jump rings so it will be sturdy, it wouldn't fall out or go out easily. And since I found some crimps, I also put some crimps on it. So that's my only finished object. And I have I wanted to design an amigurumi of my own. And in hopes of doing that, I was sketching the other day. And I was just drawing what comes out of my mind. So what I came up with was the toilet rolls. So these are going to be cylindrical type of amigurumi. The carton on the toilet rolls that is left out. So I just put some eyes and pictures on it. And they have some squarish or rectangular type of fingers. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but these are just some sketches and idea for now. And I also named them. So this is Buddy. This one is Corky. And this last one is Canny. So also they have some earphones. I wanted to make them unique. So when I saw an earphone over at the other room, I decided to put them here. And this one has a satellite on top of his head. This one is a house, and this one has a tree. So I don't know how I'm going to assemble that or to shade that, but it's just an idea. And when I saw Sophie's cat, the small ones, I decided to just draw it, but I'm not going to make it to an app. So just ideas. So those are it. And I've been watching Miss Maya's podcast. She is Shomalin. She is from Sweden. So I can relate to her because English is not her native tongue. And she has been speaking in English. So you guys can also understand her. So I kind of can relate to her because Tagalog is my first language. And I'm trying my best to speak in English. And she needs that she has this very good ideas, and she has some very good things to share. So I was watching all of the old videos that she has. So just want to show you the progress that I'm making with my knitting. So this is one of them. So the last time I've shown you this, I put this progress keeper. That's what they call it, or what you guys call it. The stitch marker wherein you put it the last time that you knitted. And this is how much I've been making it. So for this one, thinking that the progress is very fast because the needle is thick and the boucle yarn is taking all the gappy parts, the loops. They are covering the gaps between the stitches. So it's kind of thick and it comes up very quickly. So I'm pretty happy with this, but this is going to be much more longer, and I'm hoping that this will be enough. So I can just put it on my shoulder like that, so I wouldn't get cold at church or when Mama and I are going to the movies. So this is going to be useful also because it's becoming rainy here, and I'm thinking that it will become colder. So I can also use that as I'm sleeping. So that is one of my whips. And I've made a project before. I made a sando for a guy I met at the library. Actually, he's gay. And he wanted me to make him then a beach attire, sando type he can use at the beach. So I made the filet crochet sando for him. But it turned out small. So what I did was I made another one, started another one, and that came out okay. But I didn't unravel the first one that I made, so I just stored it here. And I'm thinking that I told you that I'm going to continue making it. So when I finished the fuchsia pink blouse, I decided to continue this one. So for this one, I don't know if you can see, but the first part of it is a different shade of brown. And what I've done so far is a darker brown. And this is also a filet shade. And my mama saw this and she wanted it to be hers. So it's okay. Because when I ran out of yarn. She's going to sponsor the yarn because it's for her. So in this stall, thinking that I should make the filet crochet design up until the fourth round because this has a diamond design. I don't know if you can see, but it has a diamond design. So I'm still going to continue this and incorporate the yoke part, maybe the yoke part of the push-up-in blouse. And also an ongoing project, Miss Miel's hat. For this one, I'm thinking that it's a very long project because I was here the last time and this is just how much I made. So I still have a lot of stockinette stitch to do. And I was hoping that this is going to fit the head of Miel because I'm thinking it turned out a little bit short or small, but it stretches, so I'm hoping that it will fit him. He is a 1-year-old baby boy, but when he was born, he is what do you call that? He was born 7 months old, so he has a small head. Premature. He was premature. So I'm going to continue this in hopes of finishing it and giving it to her, to Ate. So those are all of my projects, and I'm thinking that this is going to be just a short video since I don't have any more. I just want to show you the panda bear, and I don't have a progress with O. Still thinking about his wraparound floating, and I think it's going to be just like that, fitting his body. And also, I told you before that I wanted to make Pikachu. So I started on this one. I have an available yarn for it, but fortunately, I don't have enough fiber fill for it. So I'm hoping that I can buy more, another kilo, for my during the projects. So this is how much is left, and I'm thinking this will just be enough for his head. I'm going to buy more. And from before, I used to experiment on crochet stitches and I watched tutorials. I wanted to make a different kind of stitch that is really different to me, so I can challenge myself in a way. So what I came up with scattering wheel stitch. These are rounded stitches, but I didn't continue it. I don't know why. So that is the Catherine wheel stitch. I also made 3 more stitch markers, and those are the only 3 lobster lock that I have. And I want to show you this one. I have an earring before that has this design. It's a clover leaf, 4-leaf clover. And I rummaged my yarns and my bead stash, and I found this. So I put it on the stitch marker, so it will be a unique one. I put here about mindless crochet and knitting. So in a way, these projects are mindless, and also the knitting. So I can watch TV or some shows on YouTube like Murder She Wrote while crocheting it or knitting it. So it's pretty nice to do some projects that are mindless. So you can do other stuff. You can watch TV or listen to the radio or just chat with someone. So another update is about life is the laptop that my brother repaired is repaired, so I can use it. So the kids are going to use that, but we don't have a torrent there, torrent uploader. So I think they're just going to watch YouTube there. And since it is fixed, I can see how many subscribers I have or who the subscribers are, the names, and I can also message there. Because when I'm using my cell phone for YouTube stuff, I can see enough of it, or just like for messaging, I can type as much as I want because it's pretty tedious to do that on the cell phone. So it's easier to type words on the laptop, so I'm going to use that to send messages to someone because it's better there. So just want to show you this last one. So this is the positioning device that I used before from my older podcast. This is where I position my cell phone, and it's facing me backwards. So when I push the play button, I put it here so you can hear the sound of it when I put it here. So just want to show you this for my older podcast. Actually, Papa made this, and this is a metal one. And we used it as a stand for cell phones as we were watching it. It's pretty useful. And he also made another one that the kids are using. So that's it. I hope you guys have a fine day, or maybe just enjoy your day crafting and some family bonding time. So that's it for me. Bye for now.